guys, Chuke here with Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Wanted to do a video actually on hunting big game in Alaska with a 45-70. Now most people use their 45-70 as a bear defense gun when they're on the river. A lot of times you'll see people hunt with them, but not as much as other calibers. So this is my Marlin 45-70. This is the Skinner Trapper version. I did take the Skinner sights off. I wouldn't do that if you want to use it as a defensive gun, but I actually do hunting with this. So I put a rail on it with a Vortex Scout Scope, and I'll give you an update on that Scout Scope. But this is my 45-70. Stainless steel, very happy with it. I recently went to Southeast Alaska. I called up my dad and I told him, you know, I was going there and I was bringing my 45-70, and he said, "Son, why don't you bring your deer gun?" And I said, "Well, because I'm hunting Bigfoot, Dad." And if he would have been there, he would have just slapped me across the face. But luckily, it was just over the phone. But I was actually glad that I brought this. I talked to a guide, and he actually hunts with a 45-70. There's a couple good reasons where it could be a good choice. One reason is the size. This is so short. This is, I think it's a 16.5-inch barrel, and I can strap it to my backpack, and I don't do that annoying thing where the barrel catches on trees constantly, like with my 22-inch barrel on some of the longer guns. You can just get through brush. You're not smacking branches with the barrel. It's really handy for self-defense. You can just whip it up. Such a short, little handy rifle. That's one of the main reasons. The other main reason is in case you run into bears. When I go down to Admiralty Island, there's very big brown bears. I'm hunting deer. You know, I could bring my 270, but I'd feel a little safer with this because if you run into a bear, you can take them down with authority, and 45-70 is a great bear round. Now, there are some cons, of course. One is range. I'm not going to get much more than 200 or 300 yards with this accurately. Some people are able to shoot 300 plus yards. For me, 200 is my limit. But here's the thing, 90% of the game I've taken, big game in Alaska, has been between 80 and 180 yards every hunt. And so this is perfect. And I do want to give a shout out to Vortex, because I was kind of turning away from Vortex. I wasn't as happy. This is a $150 Scout Scope. You compare that to the Burris and the Leopold, you know, they're more than double that. So I thought, you get what you pay for. It's not that great of a quality scope. I've fallen down with this rifle, smacked it on the ground, because I'm always falling down when I'm hunting. I flew with this on the airplane, and you know, people hate guns, so they just slam your luggage around. So at the end of my hunt, just a couple weeks ago, I decided to check the zero on this thing, and I checked it at 40 and 80 yards, and it kept at zero, and it's kept at zero. It's been on here for a good year and a half. Very impressed. So here's the footage of me shooting through the trees. Okay, some nice holes there in the tree. Looks like I hit it with just about every shot. Might have pulled one. That one was that one, but at the back, I blew out. Oh, there's a bullet too. Crazy. Yeah, the 45-70 bullet lodged right in there. Interesting. Let's dig it out, shall we? Oh, my knife is in the pack. Anyways, I'm gonna dig that out. Let's dig that out. There we go. Not bad federal. Look at the mushroom on that. And at about 45 yards, was hitting things. I'm going to check something that I was doing about 80, 100 yards, but man, beautiful mushroom right through that tree. I'd say this stuff is pretty good. So that Federal ammo is pretty impressive too. It's actually inexpensive, so I'm gonna keep getting that Federal ammo. But anyways, let me know what you think about a 4570 as a good rifle, especially in Alaska for hunting big game. I'm actually gonna carry this more, and one thing I didn't talk about is the weight. It's only 7 pounds, which, I mean, it feels heavy, but it's so short. A lot of my other rifles in the past have been much heavier. So 7-pound rifle, that's about a standard, 6-7 pounds. It's a standard hunting rifle. So it's not bad. You don't notice the weight. And I've hiked way out in the mountains with this. So it's something to consider. Let me know if you guys think it's a good idea. Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh no, get shot by a bear, but I don't care, I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.